That performance air filter you just installed is doing absolutely nothing for your fuel economy or horsepower, and you just threw away $60 on a product that performs worse than the stock filter you removed. I'm about to expose 3 air filter brands that are overpriced garbage delivering zero real-world benefits, despite aggressive marketing claims, while revealing 3 filters that actually improve fuel economy and engine protection. After 15 years of testing air filters, performing fuel economy measurements, and analyzing filtration efficiency, I know exactly which filters deliver legitimate benefits versus which ones are expensive marketing scams. Hit that subscribe button on Car Care Xpert and turn on notifications, because I expose product scams like this every week so you can avoid wasting money on garbage that doesn't deliver. Now let's get into the filters you need to avoid. Filter number 2 claims massive horsepower gains, but actually reduces power on naturally aspirated engines. Filter to avoid number 1, Spectre Performance. Spectre. Performance filters are cheap Chinese manufactured garbage marketed as premium performance products, and the filtration efficiency is so poor they let harmful particles into your engine that accelerate wear. Spectre uses cotton gauze media similar to K&N, but with significantly lower quality cotton and inferior oil treatment that doesn't trap fine particles effectively. I've tested Spectre filters using ISO filtration testing, and results are terrible. Particles down to 10 microns pass through freely, while quality filters trap particles down to 5 microns or smaller. Those larger particles circulating through your engine cause cylinder wall scoring, ring wear, and bearing damage that accumulates over tens of thousands of miles. Spectre filters also use cheap rubber and plastic construction that deteriorates rapidly, with filter housings cracking and seals failing within 20,000 to 30,000 miles. I've seen Spectre filters come apart internally, with pieces of filter media separating and getting sucked into the intake. The airflow gains Spectre advertises are minimal to non-existent on stock engines, maybe 1 to 2 horsepower on a dyno, but zero measurable difference in real-world driving or fuel economy. Spectre costs $30 to $40, but you're getting worse filtration than a $10 paper filter with no actual performance benefit. Number 2, AEM Dry Flow. AEM Dry Flow filters are marketed as high-performance oil-free filters that flow better than oiled cotton gauze. But reality is the synthetic media flows poorly and provides inconsistent filtration. AEM's oil-free design appeals to people worried about oiled filters contaminating mass airflow sensors. But the trade-off is significantly reduced filtration efficiency and worse airflow than quality oiled filters. I've tested AEM dry flow filters on multiple vehicles using before and after dyno testing, and results are shocking. Most naturally aspirated engines actually lose 1 to 3 horsepower compared to stock paper filters because the AEM's restrictive media chokes airflow at higher RPMs. The filtration efficiency is also problematic, with synthetic medium allowing particles in the 5 to 10 micron range to pass through more readily than quality paper or oiled cotton filters. AEM markets the dry flow as maintenance-free and reusable, but the cleaning process is tedious and filter media degrades with each cleaning cycle. After 3 or 4 cleanings, the dry flow flows worse and filters worse than when new. AEM dry flow costs $60 to $80, making them one of the most expensive filter options. Yet they deliver worse performance than stock and questionable filtration. Number 3, cheap aftermarket paper. Filters, generic aftermarket paper filters from brands like Fram and Auto Parts. Storehouse brands are manufactured to absolute minimum specifications, and long-term reliability is terrible. These cheap filters use low-quality paper media that deteriorates rapidly under heat and moisture exposure, often collapsing or developing holes within 10,000 to 15,000 miles. I've pulled Fram air filters at 12,000 miles and found the paper media literally falling apart, with tears and holes that allowed unfiltered air to bypass the element completely. The pleating density on cheap filters is also inadequate. Fewer pleats mean less surface area, which means the filter clogs faster and restricts airflow sooner. Cheap filters also use inferior adhesives that fail under engine heat, causing media to separate from the frame. The rubber seals are often undersized or made from compounds that shrink with age, creating bypass paths where unfiltered air enters around the filter. These filters cost $8 to $12 and seem like a bargain, but the short service life and poor filtration make them expensive in the long run. Filters that work. Number 1, K and N high-flow air filter. K and N high-flow air filters are the gold standard for reusable performance filters, delivering measurably better airflow than stock paper filters while maintaining excellent filtration efficiency. K&N uses multi-layer oiled cotton gauze media that traps particles down to 5 microns, while flowing significantly better than paper. I've measured 15 to 20% better airflow on dyno testing compared to stock filters. This improved airflow translates to real-world benefits on forced induction and high-performance naturally aspirated engines, with gains of 3 to 8 horsepower. For fuel economy, the reduced restriction means your engine works slightly less hard to draw air, and I've documented 0.3 to 0.8 miles per gallon improvement on highway driving with K&N filters. K&N filters are truly reusable. Clean and re-oil them every 50,000 miles and they'll last the lifetime of your vehicle, making the $60 to $80 initial cost far cheaper than buying disposable filters every 15,000 miles for decades. The only downside is the oil can contaminate mass airflow sensors if over-applied, so use the exact amount of K and N oil specified. For performance applications and anyone keeping their vehicle long-term, K and N delivers legitimate benefits. Number 2, OEM paper filters. Original equipment manufacturer. Paper filters from brands like Toyota, Honda, Ford, and GM are engineered specifically for your engine and provide the perfect balance of filtration efficiency, airflow, and service life at reasonable cost. OEM filters use higher quality paper media with denser pleating than aftermarket alternatives, providing better filtration and longer service intervals. I've compared OEM filters to aftermarket equivalents using filtration testing, and OEM consistently traps smaller particles more effectively while maintaining better airflow throughout the filter's service life. The construction quality is also superior, with better adhesives, more durable rubber seals, and frames that maintain structural integrity under engine heat and vibration. OEM filters are designed to last the full manufacturer recommended service interval, typically 30,000 to 45,000 miles for modern vehicles, without any degradation. The cost is higher than cheap aftermarket filters, typically $18 to $28, but the superior quality and longer service life make them excellent value. For most drivers who don't need maximum performance and want reliable filtration with minimal maintenance, OEM paper filters are the smart choice. Number 3, AFE Pro Dry S or FE. Pro Dry S filters use advanced synthetic media that flows better than paper while providing excellent filtration efficiency without requiring oil treatment like K and N filters. The 3-layer progressive synthetic media uses different densities to trap particles at multiple stages. Large particles caught in the outer layer, medium particles in the middle layer, and fine particles in the dense inner layer. This progressive filtration provides exceptional efficiency down to 5 microns while maintaining excellent airflow characteristics. I've tested AFE Pro Dry S filters on multiple vehicles and consistently measured 10 to 15% better airflow than stock paper filters, translating to measurable power gains on forced induction and high-performance engines. The oil-free design eliminates any risk of mass airflow sensor contamination, making these filters ideal for modern vehicles with sensitive electronics. AFE filters are fully washable and reusable. Clean with soap and water, let dry, and reinstall, with no re-oiling required. The synthetic media maintains consistent filtration and airflow characteristics through multiple cleaning cycles, and AFE claims these filters last 100,000 miles or more with proper maintenance. AFE Pro Dry S filters cost $70 to $90, making them the most expensive option, but the combination of excellent filtration, improved airflow, easy maintenance, and long service life make them worthwhile for enthusiasts. After 15 years of testing air filters and measuring their real-world impact on fuel economy, power, and engine protection. I can tell you with absolute certainty that the 3 filters I told you to avoid are overpriced garbage or cheap junk that either provides no benefit or actually harms your engine through poor filtration. Spectre, AEM dry flow, and cheap aftermarket paper filters are all compromised products that don't deliver on their promises. The 3 filters that actually work, K and N high flow, OEM paper filters, and AFE Pro Dry S, provide legitimate benefits through better airflow, superior filtration, or both depending on your priorities and budget. If this video just saved you from wasting money on a filter that doesn't deliver or showed you which filters actually improve MPG and protect your engine, smash that like button and share it with everyone who wants better performance without getting scammed. Drop a comment telling me which filter you're running because I want to know about your real-world fuel economy results.